Hey everybody, welcome to the Dano channel. I am Dano and I'm back with more Star Wars Rogue One 3 3/4 inch scale action figures. I did it. I got through it this time. Today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing two figures because they're kind of boring figures. Like honestly, they're fodder. They're the ones that get killed and just destroyed. So they're not specific characters. We're going to be looking at the Imperial Ground Crew and just the basic Stormtrooper, the basic Imperial Stormtrooper. So let's do this. Let's start with the Imperial Ground Crew, because that's at least something that's kind of new and different. We've all seen Stormtroopers before. We know what they look like, which is why I'm doing two figures in this video. But let's take a look here. Let's see the artwork. There it is. We've got a nice, beautiful Death Trooper and some TIE Fighters up there. Rogue One logo. Again, cool artwork. Weird little snowy stuff. I like the lighting. That lighting is key. That lighting makes these toys look so much more attractive on the pegs in the stores. This artwork, look at the yellows. Like, you guys might know this if you're, maybe you don't know this. Maybe you don't know this. I dabble in artwork. If you ever see the logo of the channel, I used to do artwork a lot. And there's more coming. Don't worry, there's more. It's just, it takes longer to do the artwork videos than it does the toy videos. So, you know, math. But, take a look. He looks good. I always appreciate the artwork, and that's why. He's an Imperial Ground Crew. There he is. Don't choke on the things. Here's some weird pieces that weren't in the movie, but we're going to give them to you anyways. If you're, you know, over 6, you can use the app, because if you're under 6, apparently you don't know how to use an app. There he is. He looks cool. He's got the cool baton things that you see there. I like that. I like they included that. This, a little unnecessary, but we'll see how it works. Let's read the blurb. Imperial Ground Crew, Imperial installations, whether spacebound or ground-based, buzz with activity and vehicular staff. Skilled ground crew sort through this would-be chaos and see to the smooth operation of Imperial craft through regular maintenance. So what this guy does is he takes care of the ships. This is the guy on the airport runway with the cones doing this thing, like waving people on. I don't know, I'm doing Macarena, so I don't know what that is. But he's the guy with the little batons directing traffic. That's what this guy does. So I didn't know that. I've had this figure for a while. I never really read it because I was saving them so I could do like one big giant day where I unboxed all the videos, or unboxed all the toys. Like, no joke. Look at all of them. They're right there. They're beautiful. Look at that beautiful mess on the floor. You know you're jealous, just a little bit. But let me open them up. Okay, now when I open these up, I like to be very careful. And I like to get my X-Acto knife because I like the packages. Like I said, I like the artwork. I appreciate it. It doesn't mean I'm going to keep this forever, but I like to open things neat. There's nothing wrong with trying to do things neat every once in a while. There's a thing with instructions. Oops, sorry. And there is always the little blue paper with the code, so you guys can download the little Force Studio Effects app. I'm going to give it to you early. There's the code for the Imperial Ground Crew. So pause the video, do what you got to do. Boom. You're welcome. And let's get this guy out of here. Let's see what he looks like. Let's see what he does, what he looks like. Okay, let's get him unboxed. Now, for both of these figures, the Stormtrooper and the Ground Crew, there is an Amazon link down below. You know that I like to tell you that in all the Star Wars videos, because I go through the trouble of finding those Amazon links. So in case you want to buy them, they're there for you. And a portion of whatever you spend, not just on that toy, but on anything on Amazon, goes to support the Dano channel. So it's always appreciated if you do that. If not, don't worry. You can always just, leave a thumbs up if you like what you're watching. Throw me a comment if you just feel like doing that. Heck, if you don't like what you're watching, be honest. Just throw me a thumbs down. That's cool too. Don't worry. It all works out the same. YouTube ranks it all the same. So just tell me how you really feel. Okay, I broke it. It didn't take long, did it? Oh, shoot. Well, he's broken. Okay. He's impossible to get around his neck. Why? Why is that? Why you do this? There we go. I don't know. Are these wings? What the heck is going on? These look like wings. Okay, so there are instructions. Fly? What the heck? You look like a butterfly guy. You guys got to see this up close. Fair warning, guys, he looks ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Look, there he is. He looks like the crazy butterfly man. What is going on there? What is that? The wing things, they fold up. So, they I don't know what's going on here. I like the artwork on it. You have a little, like, the details. The Imperial logo. That's cool. The fact that these little things, like, fold back is kind of neat. But again, I don't know what the heck these are supposed to be. I don't know. And it doesn't say in the instructions. It says how to build it. But it doesn't say what it is. It's just like, play. Hoo-ha! And that's about it. And, like, there's no explanation. And it weirds me out a little bit. Because I don't know what the heck that's supposed to be. It looks cool. It looks really cool, but I just don't know what to make of that. Now, one thing, if you're like a fan of the old school Star Wars movies, A New Hope, one thing I always thought was kind of interesting about this figure is how much he looks like a Death Star gunner. Death Star gunners are the guys who run the actual Death Star turbo laser. They have helmets that look like that, but they go further back. They're a lot longer. So it's kind of interesting to see them reuse that in a very similar design. Look at that. Look at all the little details on him. The little Imperial logo. All that stuff. This is really good. He just doesn't need this like funky, weird backpack thing that is really hard to get on and off. So I can do without that. I'd rather him just be like cool and hanging out. Now, the one thing I wonder is there's a Jyn Erso figure, which I don't have yet, and it's Jyn in this disguise. It's probably just literally this figure with her head. But we'll see. I'll have to find out exactly how that worked out when I get that figure. But overall, I mean, I think it's a solid figure for what it is. It's not something that's absolutely necessary, but he looks good. He looks like a pretty good figure. All right, so let's get into the other unboxing. Let's go ahead and open up that Rogue One Stormtrooper. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any old Stormtroopers. I said this in a previous video, but this series of figures is actually the first ones of the 3 3/4 line that I've really started to collect lately. I have a couple old ones from like the vintage line. Maybe a couple have survived like countless moves and have made it like here and there. But for the most part, I don't really collect these until now. I just started. So let's get all this good stuff out. Let's see how quickly we can do the rest of this unboxing. There's really not a whole lot. What's going on here? No blue code. That's a little upsetting. Guys, I don't have a blue code to give you for the Stormtrooper. Sorry, I'm sure you can find it somewhere. Like, not kidding. I'm sure you really can. Yeah, it's not in there. Sorry. Is it in here? That is a bummer. That is a major bummer. If I can find it, I'll let you guys know, but I don't have it, so oops. There are some pieces of armor here. Okay, this is going to be interesting. So, there are some brief instructions here. Let's try to do this real quick because I see my battery is dying. There it is, assembly. It tells you how to put these pieces together. Notice there's a chest piece with some like burn marks. That goes right over his chest. And again, he's just a Stormtrooper. He's very average. Got his little butt piece thing. We did a Stormtrooper earlier. See, there he is. Very, very similar to this one. But this one's got like blast things you can put on him. Like on his little chest. So let's see what I can get going here. I think it goes this way. If I can do it one-handed, maybe not. Maybe not. There we go. So there he is. He looks a little bulky. He's got like extra big chest. But when you hit him, it flies off and he gets like damage, battle damage. And of course he has his normal Stormtrooper blaster that the other ones come with. Mine of course is a little crooked and wonky. But overall, he's very basic. He's a Stormtrooper figure. I like the fact that he does have the battle damage. That is really cool to look at. But again, he's just a Stormtrooper figure. There's not a whole lot I have to say about him. In fact, I have like 3 or 4 of them already. This is like the 3rd one I've opened, so I'm pretty sure I have that blue code somewhere. If I can find it, I'll put it in the video for you guys. If not, sorry, I do what I can with these things. So guys, let me know how you feel about these 2 figures. I think the Grounds Crew is pretty good. Stormtrooper's a solid Stormtrooper. Again, they're 5 points of articulation. It's not a whole lot of movement, just the arms, head, neck, and feet, whatever. That's it. So let me know what you guys think about these. I think they're solid. I might buy a couple of them just to have them as background and stuff. But overall, they're kind of just throwaway fodder figures. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. If you're not new, make sure you have little notifications tickled so that you get an update whenever I drop a new video. Believe me, there's going to be a lot. So until next time, you know I love you. But may the Force have with you, and goodbye forever.